You know, there comes a time where a TV show literally comes out of nowhere and surprises the ever-living shit out of you. Into the Night is one of those shows, which is one of the most original ideas I think I've ever seen in a TV show. So, this is a 6-episode run. Perfect for a first season, right? Self-contained, gets the point across really well, okay? There are hidden agendas in this show, you know, from problems from people's lives, race, all that stuff. Okay, this show has it all covered, and it's covered very well. The plot of Into the Night. You have a NATO soldier, okay, who hijacks a passenger jet, okay, on a red-eye jet, on a red-eye flight. He demands an early takeoff from Brussels. Unbeknownst to the passengers, this is in the middle of a global event that takes place while they are in flight. Okay, the man later discusses the event that's taking place. They must stay out of the sunlight at all times because the sunlight kills all things, all living organisms during the daylight hours, which I feel sorry for all the pets and animals of the world too. But yeah, so now they come into that problem, but of course, being on a fucking jet, okay, literally outrunning the sun. The sun. Outrun that. You got my attention, cause that sounds impossible. But this show does it. And when comes a time where you think shit's gonna hit the fan, it surprises you, and I love it for that. Outrun the fucking sun? Are you shitting me? But there are also the main problems they have now besides that: jet fuel, shortage of food. The two main things you need to survive, probably maintenance to the engines, because at some point that jet has to get checked. Just simply landing, refueling, and taking off, going to the next destination, landing, refueling, taking off. Somebody's got to do maintenance, you know? Otherwise, that bad boy is not taking off, and if it does, you'll be lucky to make it to the next destination without, you know, out of the sky. I love how original this is. And I'm a fan of aviation, so the fact you take a damn near impossible situation and makes it 10 times as more impossible on a jet, I'm intrigued. Okay, aviation has been my thing since I was a boy. Okay, I love all things: blimps, helicopters, jets, I should say fighter jets, airlines, you know, airships, which led to the spin-off of blimps, because before then airships were airplanes back in the day. But the Hindenburg kind of changed all that. So yeah, and then Howard Hughes stepped in and made the Spruce Goose. So I have a lot of admiration for Howard Hughes and for what he did for the aviation industry. It's just my all to go around. Even the space shuttle programs, I'm into all of that. I like the problems they have personally too, because not only are they being technically held against their will, but also having their lives saved at the same time. So technically they're in danger, but the danger is trying to protect them from the main danger. It's a mouthful to say, but that's intriguing. So you're like, is he really the bad guy here? Or is everybody just taking it out of proportion Because after he explains everything, I'm like, is he really the bad guy-ish? You know? Especially when, just like The Walking Dead, they're going to have to stop somewhere, and when they do, there are people posing as other people. But then when you realize, what happened to all the other people that you were posing as? You know? Like, you know, the armed and trained military soldiers. Unless they were military soldiers. I doubt it. I doubt it. And of course, faced with a situation like this, someone probably might die, might get left behind. Who knows? It's a weird apocalypse type show. I don't want to say too much without spoiling the show. You really have to watch this. It's on Netflix. This is a Netflix show. I can't wait because they announced season 2 as well back in the summer. So I can't wait for season 2. I'm gonna give season 1 a B+. Well done. I'm not sure if Netflix bought this or they actually made it. Something telling me they actually made it, because when Netflix do make their own stuff, it's actually pretty good. But when they buy it from a movie studio or something like that, it's a hit and miss. And you can tell with 2020, you can tell what's theirs and what's been purchased. I really do think this is theirs. For real. Because it feels like it. It feels special. You know what I mean? So, I can't wait for season 2. Get on Netflix, check this show out if you have not seen it. It's only 6 episodes. You're in there. Not even 6 hours. If you're a marathoner like me, it only takes you like 2 hours at best. Because I don't take breaks. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one.